In the tropics, still affecting us around here.
Big story here lately in a lot of locations. Of course, Carl hit down there near Veracruz, Mexico over the weekend. A lot of the moisture that he sent up into the Gulf in Texas kind of responsible for some of the rain that we've seen in our area, but fortunately nothing like a hurricane. And Igor, I'm sure you heard a lot about Igor over the weekend, actually made landfall yesterday, or technically didn't. I mean, the center of the storm stayed about 40 miles west of the western coast of Bermuda, so they were really spared. Yes, two-thirds of the island was without power. They had some wind damage, they had some flooding, and the storm had decreased to Category 1 intensity, so it could have been much worse for Bermuda, but they still have a little cleanup to do here today. Carl, actually a worse storm down there in Veracruz. I'm sure you saw that story over the weekend. Carl made landfall there on Friday. Quickly, while we're on the topic of Igor, let me show you the latest on the storm. He's falling apart pretty rapidly now. Still a 75-mile-an-hour Category 1 hurricane headed up toward Newfoundland. We'll talk more about the tropics in a minute, but let's talk about this moisture that got left behind by Carl here in Texas. It's making it rain out there, and some really heavy downpours of rain right now indicated on our storm profiler radar just west of I-35 in the Buda area and just east of 35 over toward Creedmoor. Now, around the rest of the area, we're seeing some light to occasionally moderate rainfall up here in Williamson County around Taylor, light rain over into Lee County, south of Bastrop. There's that activity down into Buda, down into Caldwell County, and then from West Austin, there's the Capitol Texas Highway right there, Loop 360. So it looks like from about Barton Creek Mall all the way out to north of Dripping Springs to south of Johnson City, some scattered tropical showers this afternoon. But like yesterday, we are expecting that this will all fade away as soon as the sun goes down. Well, and like Saturday, and like Friday, too, for that matter. It's been that kind of repeating pattern every day. Low clouds, light fog moving into the city. You can barely make out the skyline right now from our 360 tower camera. A little bit of rain in the Austin area right now, and 82 rain-cooled degrees. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? Around the rest of the area, nobody was very warm today. Some parts of the hill country struggling to make it out of the 70s all day. 79 in Fredericksburg right now, 84 in Georgetown, 80 in Bastrop, and 79 degrees in the LaGrange area. It's officially cloudy at Camp Mabry, and 82. Light rain is falling out at our airport, and it is 77 degrees there at the present time. Feels nice here at the end of summer. Southeast wind at 12 in the city. At APIA, winds are east-southeasterly at 14. And sunset to 7:29 tonight. All right, mold count, it's still high. It's over 4,600 again today. Ragweed is medium, fall elm is low, and pigweed low. Not a lot of change in that count expected tomorrow. The whole state enjoying some really early fall weather here in late summer. Readings in the 80s most everywhere. Tropical moisture richest down here in South Texas, especially off the coast of Corpus today, and they're really happy about that. They got drenched yesterday. It was a record daily rainfall for them, but the moisture itself covers the southern two-thirds of the state, and so we're likely to see a flare-up of precipitation again in the heat of the day tomorrow afternoon. We'll begin to see a little bit of drier air work in on Wednesday, so we'll drop the chance of rain on Wednesday down to about 20%. I mentioned the other tropical system out here. Right now it's just a wave, but it's very well organized, and this probably will become our next tropical storm as it tracks west over the next several days, but nothing anywhere close to land right now. Temperatures tonight, it'll be nice in the morning. In fact, some rural areas were in the 60s this morning in the hill country. I even saw a couple of 59 and 58 degree readings this morning out here on the LCRA Hydromet in Burnett County and up into the San Saba County area. Maybe not that cool in the morning, but some 60s for sure. And then tomorrow, I think we'll stay in the 80s again. How about that? Tonight, some light rain briefly, then it'll end overnight, and then tomorrow will start like today, and then some showers will flare up again in the afternoon and a high of about 87. On the 7-day forecast, tomorrow, about a 40% chance that you could see a rain shower. We're going to drop it to 20% Wednesday and 20% Thursday. In fact, through the next 7-day period, an isolated shower is possible any day. We get back into the 90s, a slightly better chance of some rain maybe this weekend as a weak little front comes in from the north.